Legend Total War here, and today we've got a 7-year disaster battle playing as Grombrindle going up against Grimgor's Ardboys. They've got two full stacks of some garbage, some really good units in here. Auto-resolve says we'll get the win, but if we auto-resolve it, pretty much the entire army gets destroyed. Only Grombrindle, the Thane, and the gyrocopters will survive. So that's obviously not acceptable. Now, the guy said that he's tried to fight this battle multiple times, and what ends up happening is that Grimgor comes in from the rear here. So even if he doesn't control large armies, this army comes and attacks, and as they run off the battlefield, Grimgor shows up from the rear. So one way or another, he's going to get rear charged. And there is an easy way to solve this. Simply don't fight this battle. Yeah, this happens a fair bit with underway fights. Like, you could even see they weren't really pincering you. But now that we've got our backs to the wall here, this 100% won't pincer us. And I don't think the guy thought to do this. Now, for some reason, the battle result is now valiant defeat, despite still having the reinforcements available here. But maybe it gives him an auto-resolve bonus in the underway. But let's just see how this goes and see if we can do a good job. I definitely think that not controlling a large army is the right way to go here. And my goal here is to make sure that no unit gets wiped out. Now, funnily enough, I think the gyrocopters are actually going to be quite useful here because they're going to be good to get rid of all those chariots, which will otherwise be a big pain in the ass. But I think, aside from that, the next biggest concern is going to be the Boarboy Biggins, because our Mournfang cavalry probably aren't going to be ideal for dealing with that. I don't really care about our reinforcements. If they get attacked, I just don't care. I'm going to just do the usual dwarf tactic. There's really no reason not to do it. Pick a corner. Go down that way. So let's get over there and get set up. Okay. Okay, let's go shoot some chariots. These guys here, just try to keep your back to the wall because they'll probably send some units over to us, which could actually work in our favor because at least they won't be over here, which will not overwhelm us that way. Alright, reasonably good terrain here. We're definitely going to want to try to snipe Grimgor as soon as possible.
Move now! Clouds through! On the way! Now! Ready to strike!
Okay, yeah, really want to focus on the snotling pump wagons because they tend to do a ton of damage. What's coming in over here? Looks like chariots. We've also got these as well, which save it for when they've stopped moving. Otherwise, there's a good chance I'll just miss. Grombrindle's got an Ironworn tankard, so that's good. This guy here doesn't have a Grudge Raker, which is good because I don't like Grudge Rakers. I won't be getting any more of them. Now, let's see how long they can survive there. Could send the Mournfang cavalry to go give them some assistance. Actually, let's go do that. They should do okay against chariots, as long as they're not dealing with the Boarboys, which are over here. Yeah, make sure these leave the battlefield. I need one of them to chase it.
Let the vengeance begin! Shall we attack? Swords, ready axes! Mournfang cavalry!
Okay, how fast are their Boarboys? 77. Okay, I think they got a bit of a buff with their speed, so they're actually not terrible now. I'm not going to be able to catch them. But if we can lure them away, that's okay. I'm hardly concerned about his missile attack, mainly just using him for support. Let's get over there, see if we can help. Although, the Dwarf Warriors don't seem to be doing too bad. Let's still just get over there. These guys here have done a good job so far. Insta-die. Trollhammer Torpedo is just gonna just about insta-kill them. Where's Grimgor? Must still be hidden. Yeah, I have no idea where he's gone. God, restrict camera is such a pain in the ass sometimes. Get over that. Alright, here he comes, here he comes. Alright, let's try to shoot him as much as possible. Use the brimstone guns as well. We could increase the ammunition of... Actually, I'd probably want to save it for the troll helmet torpedoes. Because their shots are way more valuable. Alright, you guys focus on Grimgor. Victory's in our grasp, but it hasn't taken into consideration that the enemy bringing in quite a lot of reinforcements. Right, okay, we need to slow him down. And just don't engage him. Grimgor's very easy to kill as long as you avoid melee with him. Just get back. Get these guys back over here. Don't worry about them shooting at us. It's not doing that much. But we've almost fucking got him. And he's out of here. Cool. I don't think he did any damage to us at all. That was great. Okay, here's a good opportunity. Let's get some bombs done. Might hit our own units just a little bit, but it's going to do way more damage to them than to us. Okay, I'm gonna have these guys hold their fire for a little bit. Just ignore them. Give these guys a bit of escort. Oh, these ones here are unbreakable. Okay, got a little bit of ammo left. Yeah, they did a good job. I guess we can give them another round of ammo. Okay, so their speed is 97. There's no chance in hell the Mournfang Cavalry are going to catch them. So, I'm just going to run them back. Because there's going to be more boar boys coming in this way soon. At least we got rid of those chariots. Okay, okay. At least that's the first wave dealt with. Now, one of the main reasons why I wanted to sit back here is so it was far away from the enemy reinforcements as possible. It was also far away from our reinforcements, but I just don't value our reinforcements that much. So, the thing is here, they take so long to get over to us, they're coming at us staggered. That's just giving us plenty of time to just snipe them constantly. If I use a fireball, it's not going to work. I should have done. That'll probably route it. Fuck, where'd that come from? Well, it doesn't really matter because the troll hammer torpedoes just annihilated it. They're not coming in on force march. So yeah, have this one deal with the infantry, have these ones dealing with the large units. Oh, this guy's taking too much damage, get him back. Stay back over here a little bit, just because there's a bit of a hill, it could obstruct their line of sight. Oh, these guys are still here? Okay, just ignore them, it's fine. Alright, let's just be patient, let them come in. I think the Iron Drakes have enough ammo. Let's give it to the Grudge Throwers. Yeah, like if they're going to be shooting at the Dwarf Warriors, it's going to waste a lot of their ammo anyway. Too much armor and shields, they're not going to be able to get through. So the Mournfang Cavalry, they didn't do that much. But they're still pretty much at full health. At full health from when they started, so we can still use them. And it did distract a lot of their units, which was very useful. Sometimes distractions are more valuable than you might think. God, these ones here just will not quit. Alright, let's use the gyrocopters to just keep an eye on them, just so I can see what I'm bombing. But yeah, so many disasters people send in, and they have the option to withdraw, and they don't do it because they feel like if you get attacked, you just have to stand and fight. Or that if you're in the underway, there's a big misconception that if you're in the underway, it's like getting caught in force march, but it's only if you're intercepted in the underway. As in, if you move and get intercepted, not over the end turn. You can run away when you're in the underway. You'll come out of the underway stance, but who cares? Especially if you're going to get pincered. If you're only getting attacked by one army in the underway, it's fine. And another thing with getting caught in the underway, because a lot of the maps are north and south, for example, if you're being attacked from east and west, it'll skew the reinforcements where they're coming from. So they might be attacking you all from one location, but they might end up pincering you in the underway fight. It can be a bit misleading. It'd be really useful if, hopefully they do this in Warhammer 3, if when you're looking at the map it actually tells you where the reinforcements are coming from. That way you can decide on legendary difficulty whether or not to quit without having to save scum. Which people just save scum anyway, and that's fine, I don't care, one way or another. I'm in no position to be judgmental about dishonorable tactics, I don't give a shit.
The rune's claw! Grudge thrower! Fire on the earth!
Oh shit. Alright, I see.
Dwarf warriors! Fight! By the gears of shoot! Hungry! Die gone!
So far so good. We've got 2 more of these. Replenish ammunition. The Arachnarok spiders haven't come in yet. Maybe I shouldn't use this on the grudge thrower, so maybe on the Iron Drake, because they're... I mean, they've still got a good amount of their ammo, but that's... Hang on, which way are you shooting though? Just gonna have the Mornfang Cavalry sit back. I just don't need them right now. The Iron Breakers are way better at handling goblins. Alright, there's the first one. They're gonna start to come in now. Okay, that's cool. And yeah, we want Grombrindle to tank as much damage as possible because he's the only unit in this army that can regen. And look at this, these guys here might actually make it here. How about that? Yep, totally fine with these guys here getting shot by their archers because these guys here don't have that much more value to us. As long as they don't actually lose any entities, it doesn't count for shit on the campaign map. Alright, I've also got this, which might as well use it now, which I completely missed. Oh well. Alright, here's something for the Mornfang Cavalry to deal with.
Oh yes! And the wasn't! Select target! Bring us
Can't do anything about them. Too fast.
Let's go, boys! As you say! The time's united!
Oh crap. How did these guys get through?
Satisfied! Take to the air! Move now! Dodge!
They did a little bit of damage to us, not a ton. This is gonna hurt.
Nothing can stop us!
It's gonna hurt, but at least we're gonna get rid of them.
I at your command!
Okay, we're okay.
For the ancestors!
Yeah, the Mornfang Cavalry tear chariots to shreds.
Go!
Hold your fire.
Dwarves! Ready axes! Fane! Mornfang Cavalry! Sharpney!
Okay, some more miners will be coming in a moment. It'd be good if we can get the army loss penalty without even having to fight the Arachnarok spiders. Or, it would be good if we can kill 1 or 2 of them. So here we go. Good, the chariot's coming over here. These guys barely took any damage, they took that out. Okay, we've got problems. You guys hold back these Orc Warboy Biggins just until they've dealt with these chariots, so they can then get away.
Nothing
Because the Orc Boar Boy Biggins will beat Mournfang Cavalry. Come on, need to hurry. And yeah, they are faster than us. Come on. Who's gonna die first? Ah, damn it, my units died first. Go, move, 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 move. Get out of there. Get back over here. Come on, slowpokes. That's supposed to be the slow. Doesn't matter if that unit there gets wiped out. It's part of the garrison. Easily replaced. Right, bring him over here. Oh, I could have used this. Yeah, I forget about that sometimes. Okay, they should be, as soon as they get past here, they'll be safe. You get in there as well. Come on, get them out. Come on, I don't really want Toasted Ogre right now. And kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Oh yeah, just delete it. This is why we wanted to save up just a little bit of that ammo. Alright, let's give them some more. Good, I lost one of them, but that's okay. That one's dead. Make sure you kill it. Good, one down. Two to go. And there, this is what the Iron Drake's Trollhammer torpedoes are for. How's our infantry doing? Yeah, they're okay. They're hanging on. And there's the army losses. Cool. I don't think this one here is going to die. Alright, let's get the Mournfang Cavalry to run down some of these gobos over here. Yeah. Still had this. I just didn't see a really good use of it, and I wasted the first one anyway. Totally useless against chariots. But, here you go. Any chance of... No, there's no way I'll catch up to that in time, because it's reasonably fast. And this also gives Grombrindle a little bit of chance to heal. But yeah, I do have a tendency of, like, not blowing my load right at the start with a lot of these abilities. Especially the ones that have limited uses. But I think that went really well. We barely took any casualties. A lot different to what the auto resolve said was going to happen. And yeah, it really just comes down to you don't have to accept the first attack that's made. You know, if it's unfavorable terrain, then withdraw. I mean, occasionally you'll get a worse one, but I mean, getting pincered as the dwarves, it really doesn't get any worse than that. And yeah, our main army only took 53 casualties. And Grimgor's down, most of his units are gone. One of the Arachnarok Spiders are dead. Although the Arachnarok Spiders was hardly the concerning unit, because the Iron Drake Trollhammer Torpedoes are just so good against them. So yeah, looks like you'll be in slightly better shape in the end turn that we were going into that battle. Alright, let's have a look at how everything else is going and then get ready to hand it back. So I think it was around turn 93, so I think we'll enter turn 94.
All here.
I mean, he seems to have a lot of defensive alliances with dwarves. You gotta be careful with this, because these guys can get declared war on by Bretonnians, but you're allied with the Knights of the Flame. Look, you could ask for this over in the beginning of your next turn. I just don't know if that's what you want to do or not. There's ups and downs to it. I'm not going to make any commitments for you. I did the thing that he asked me to do.
Fight! If you're going to fight! I am the White Dwarf.
So yeah, you should be okay to hit this one, and then this one, and getting extra experience for Grombrindle is always good, because his blue line is just so good. Cool, and then make your way down to the Fortress of Orog, which you can't reach at this turn anyway. But you do also have Malice Darkblade coming down this way, so try to beat those battles without taking too much damage. But anyway, that's the end of this one. The key lesson to be learned from this is that you don't have to accept the hand that's been dealt to you all the time, you know. The AI will not stand and fight a lot of the time if they feel like it's unfavorable, and you shouldn't do that either. You have to look at the situation based on where they're coming from, and if you're in the underway, it doesn't automatically mean it's a good defensive position. Same thing as if you're in encamp mode. If you're in encamp mode and you're getting pincered and they attack you, don't be like, oh, but I have 5 extra melee defense. It's not worth it getting absolutely steamrolled from both sides. It's much better if the enemies can come at you from one direction and that you can funnel them all into a kill zone. The extra melee defense doesn't mean shit in that situation. So anyway, that's the end of this one here. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.